Blue Monkey Studios. Hi everyone, this is Josh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I still haven't come up with a name for this show. So it's still, Sunday night drawing, I guess, even though it's not happening on Sunday nights sometimes. But anyway, we're going to work on another drawing. No comic book pages today. So far we've worked on Punk Skater Moon Knight, which was pretty good. I didn't color it anything. It was black and white, which I guess fits Moon Knight. Not being a fan of Moon Knight, I just don't know what to do really, so that's what happened. And then we did The Tick in a homage to Art Adams' Wolverine drawing he did that was used on everything back in the late 80s, early 90s. It's one of those drawings of Wolverine that influenced me greatly. Whenever I think of Wolverine, that's what pops up in my head. And, I love The Tick. And so thanks to Ricky for suggesting that. Thanks to Paige for suggesting the Moon Knight. And I'm pretty sure she's happy with that piece. And Ricky's happy with The Tick. He purchased it, so it is no longer available. But I am thinking about maybe making posters and or prints of that. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments or send me a message on Instagram or on my Facebook page. Again, if you haven't noticed, in the description for the video, I have a link there for all that stuff, including a link to the YouTube video. So yeah, just in case you can't find that. So, like I said, Moon Knight, The Tick, we have Scooby and the Gang, which not really up my alley. Anything macabre or I think Paige, let me know what you think about that exactly. If you're thinking Lovecraftian style or just horror in general, let me know. And I think you've also mentioned the Headless Horseman, or maybe Andy mentioned that. I don't remember. But today we're going to work on that bunny ear guy from Appleseed, which I'm going to try and butcher his name. Well, I'm not going to try. I'm definitely going to butcher his name. Brarius Hecatuncheneers. Yeah, whatever that dude's name is. But from Shiro's Masamune's Appleseed. And I know Shiro Masamune more from Ghost in the Shell, but I love his art. I think he's a fantastic cartoonist. And so I'm going to try my best to work on some of this today. And you've seen in the past, or you've heard me complain about my shoulder. It is still hurting. And so we're probably going to do this in sections. So you're going to see probably a lot of jumps and whatnot. But I have no idea what I'm going to do. I really don't. I have over here to my left, I have images of the character up on my computer. I have, general idea of what he looks like, but just have reference. I really don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to lay this out. So it's going to get pretty boring because this is the process most people don't show you because it's so boring. There's a lot of erasing, a lot of crumpling of paper, a lot of crumbling of paper. Anyway, but my initial thought is I have a Hellboy statue, and I think it's the 20 or 25th anniversary of Hellboy. It came out from Sideshow. I think it's probably about almost 2 feet tall. That's a lie. It's like 18 inches. Close to 2 feet. It's a really cool statue. And he's kind of perched on this, I guess, like Mother Mary statue. He's perched on top of it, kind of leaning forward like he's getting ready to jump, or kind of that classic Batman standing on the ledge pose. So I'm thinking that for Mr. Bunny Ears. So let's see what happens. So usually when I draw, I pick out where I want the head to be and then kind of give a general angle of it. So have him hunched over a little bit. But yeah, about my arm, it still hurts. My shoulder still hurts. I've gone to the chiropractor. I've been going to the gym, trying to strengthen everything up, really. But it has its days and moments. And it seems like whenever I'm writing and or drawing, it flares up and just wants to be a total pain in the butt. So when I used to have students, and it wasn't, a big class. One time I did a classroom environment at Northside High School, or high school or middle school. It was middle schoolers. We might have done it in high school. Anyway, that was a nightmare. So really tip my hat to any teacher because it is a challenge. And those kids are pains in the butt. But I do enjoy one-on-one kind of tutoring. So what I would tell those students, especially if they were older students, younger, I didn't really care. It was just getting them to develop a love for art. But for older students, middle school, high school, and even my own kids, at least the one that's interested in art, I tell them draw lightly when you're starting out to kind of get the lay of the land, get your pose right, proportions right, before you start going in and shading and trying to make a final piece. Just take your time. And the reason being is if you draw lightly, you screw something up, or you go, you know what, I really don't like that, you can erase it. Oh man, erasers are a beautiful thing. They're like gold. My dog's looking at me weird. She's like, who the heck are you talking to? I'm trying to take a nap over here. It's not exactly what I want. See, told you. And I do use a couple different erasers. This one's more of a generic rubber-ish eraser that you would find, well, it comes in a triangle shape. It was a lot bigger. But this is almost the same material that you get on a number 2 pencil. And you also have this putty style eraser, which is self-cleaning. You gotta, it's been sitting a while, but you just kind of stretch it and it'll clean itself so you can reuse it. However, again, with students, I had students, I'm not going to name their names, Greg, and if you recommend this eraser to a student, especially a dude, about a month in, maybe less, this is going to start smelling like Doritos. I don't know what it is about the teenage body and that eraser. And it does stink. I mean, I guess it just kind of traps your sweat. It also collects everything. Hair, dirt, blood, whatever. It just takes up everything. And the other eraser I use, I can't really find at the moment. It's almost like the rubber one. But this is kind of rough, not rough, but doesn't give. But the other one I have is it's a rectangular black eraser. It's a lot softer. That's the word, softer. And I'm not sure exactly what the brand it is because it's in Japanese. But I guess if you looked up erasers on jet pens, you would probably find it. It's a very handy dandy eraser. Anyway, how are y'all? Good, wonderful. Looks retarded. That looks so bad. Oh man. Ugh. Alright. Let's kind of work this out. I'm going to flip this over. I cannot believe I'm showing you guys this. I look like an idiot. Right. Light the leg, this leg right here. It's not exactly like the Hellboy pose, but unlike Hellboy, he's got some giant legs. Maybe. It's also interesting looking up this character. There's so many different iterations of him or interpretations of him. And certain areas change. Like on one reference I have, this circular eye, this center eye is not there. And it is a Shiro Masamune drawing. It's very tight, very clean, has why am I drawing half-tone screen on it? And then the other example I have is a lot, even the line art itself is a lot looser. It's not as tight, it's not as crisp. But both drawings, there's a different interpretation of his head. Even his armor is a little bit different, or his cybernetic body. One is nothing but the cybernetic body, and the other one he's got clothes on. Kind of those, the green military fatigue, almost bomber shirt on. Anyway, I'm just babbling now because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe something more like that. Maybe something not as static and stoic style. Maybe something more dramatic. I don't even know what he fights. Who did they fight? Who is he fighting? Is it other robots? What's going on? I don't know. Maybe I should research who this dude is. That'll take too long. I don't want to research who this dude is. that. Let's see how that looks. We'll go this way. Or this way. Or this way. Or this way. Maybe this way. We'll see what happens. I like the pose. I really like the pose. Don't know. I feel like I'm trying to channel Daniel Warren Johnson right now, and that is a dumb idea because I'm not Daniel Warren Johnson. You know what? I'm going to take a break. Think this over, let my arm rest a little bit, and we'll give it another shot. Are we back on? I think we're back on. Sorry, I did this off camera. Well, it was on camera, it just wasn't recording when I did it. Maybe something like this. Since we've drawn on both sides, I don't feel like erasing all this stuff. Good old tearing a page out of a book in the library trick. Kids are like, what? All us old people are laughing because we know. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Trash. Alright. We're in frame. So something like this, not so much this, but this. It's almost like a Robbie. How you spell that? Liefed. 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 That says Liefed. Anyway, kind of a Rob Liefeld pose with lots of pouches on a vest and kind of a little bit of Metal Gear Solid in there for good measure. Like a little pinch of MGS. Yeah. Let's try that. We're gonna do this crazy arch back, big chest, angle. Oh, a tiny waist, weird looking thing. His arm up, and I just drew him too big. Dang it. I mean, that was the point. Draw him big, but I want that big. Oh my goodness. What do you want, dog? No, I'm not petting the paper, so you don't need to be jealous of me petting the paper. It's not what I'm doing. Let's get the arm basics in here first. I'm not sure what kind of weapon to put in his hand, but we'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get there. And rib like he's sucking it in for the ladies. Tummy tuck. Weird Liefeld tummy tuck. And I think this is even more exaggerated than Liefeld, but you know. Whatever. It's a cyborg. Who says he's got to have anatomically human jank? I don't know what it's. I don't know what I'm gonna show. Let's just draw. Give him nipples. just kidding. Just kidding. We'll take away the happy nipples. Gosh. All right, and we're gonna say he's kind of like. What do you want? I told you I'm not petting the paper. I'm not even erasing it. I'm drawing on it, so I don't know what you're so... What? You're not neglected. You're not. You're really not. No, he doesn't like it. Well, yeah, maybe. You're a little annoying. So doggone cute. Yeah. Do you feel less neglected now? Can I go back to drawing? I got guests. Can I go back to drawing? I'm going back to drawing. And there she goes. She's whining. Circles. And maybe he's like dead focused. So his bunny ears go straight back. Yeah. Maybe. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Don't worry. We'll come back to it. It's cool. It's just a drawing. Don't freak out. Let me make this dude's chest a tiny bit bigger. I'm getting well, I guess I'm staying within the vein of Liefed. Boom, boom. Give him that. Should we hit him? Let's give him a happy little belly button there. What do you think? Yeah. Happy little belly button. Yeah, that other ear doesn't look right. That looks so dumb. Maybe have the other ear a little bit higher, so at least we get the impression of bunny ears or fat antennae, whatever these things are. Maybe they're knives. You can just use them as that would be cool if they were knives. Anyway. I think the basic pose is almost there. I don't know what to put in his hand. What would be fun? What do you think, like a Valentine's Day card? Nah, Valentine's Day's already happened. Happy daylight savings time? It is today. But I'll probably get this done by, late July. Would it still be relevant? Would it still be funny? No. It's one of those you had to have been there to appreciate. I don't know. He's gonna be holding something, obviously. Or maybe he's missing his hand. It's like, what happened to my hand? Oh, robot does not come here. Crash die. Oh man, this is a disaster. I don't even think I've talked this much on an episode. And no one responds because it's not live. It is not live. We give them, little muscle handles. Yeah, nice and ripped. Even though you're not going to see that because it'll be under armor. I like the pose. It's good. I don't know what to, like. This is his other pec, by the way. His arm's back here somewhere. Let's kind of give the impression. The impression he's got another arm when he really doesn't. Oh. Jinkies. Alright. Baby girl, you are not being ignored. It's okay. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? You're not as excited as I expected you to be. What do you want? What do you want? Reference. Yes, actually a terrible head. Maybe that's what I don't like. It's a crappy head. And the other one, he's a little more, he's not like, somehow his neck broke and it's back here. It's, I just died. What? It's okay. So if this is that massive safety collar thing that Solid Snake has, you know, it's a real thick, like he's got a life preserver or something, but it's not. It's like, it's just the collar of the life preserver. You know the life preserver from Back to the Future. Looks like he's wearing a life preserver. Dork thinks he's gonna drown. That's what this is, or that's what this represents. It's what it will be one day that matters. That one day it'll be that collar thing on the life preserver, but Metal Gear Solid style. Okay. Alright, got this weird like Darth Vader Cobra Commander silhouette to him. And yeah, there we go. That's a little more manly. Like I said, this is a disaster. All right. That's the other thing that sucks about this character. You don't know what things look like at other angles. There's like this bell that goes around all this Jimmy Jank. And then a back part of the helmet. So I guess maybe this could move forward. I don't know. And this comes up like boom. Down like yo. And maybe the other one's, yeah. Well, let's see. Back here. Does that look right? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. That's probably going to change. What do you think? Should that get changed? Should we have a vote about getting that changed? I like this. It doesn't help with the ears. Alright. Okay, back to the references. Like I said, one's like naked bunny ears, and the other one is the looser drawing or looser line art. He's got this giant, a giant machine gun with a bullet feeding tray belt feeding into the gun. It's coming from a backpack that he's wearing. Kind of like that G.I. Joe. I don't remember what his name was. Big guy. Big gun. G.I. Joe. Anyway. I don't know if I want to put the backpack on him. It would be funny, though, to have a bullet belt feeding into a pistol. Don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry. And of course he's wearing a belt, but I can't see the belt buckle. But let's work on this. Strange vest I'm drawing on him. It's like, I don't know what this is either, but it sounded cool. Here we go. We're gonna hide that pack for you. You're all like, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, we could have that and then put his armor. You can see his armor poking out in certain areas. Give him the weirdest set of armor abs ever. What the fudge is this? Yeah, I don't think that's on him, but I just made that up. Kind of works. As most things on here, it kind of works. Doesn't necessarily mean it should. One good thing about Shiro's design, it is in a way very simple. And in a way, not at all. It's like the Great Sphinx from Mystery Men. It is, yet it's not at all. Dun dun dun. And he's got these cool gauntlets. Yeah, gauntlets. Granted, on the naked one, it's like an Under Armour armor or something. It's very smooth and flows well. Again, the other one, a lot harder edges and really quick lines. But on the one with the really quick lines, it is, I don't know how to describe the gauntlets. They're like, oh, I'll just show you. They kind of bow in like that. Ow. Versus the other one is just kind of like minimal lines, so where the seams for the armor meets, that's all that's there. But I think this is all I'm going to do for now, because like I said, my arm's been hurting. It's hurting right now. Feels like someone gave me a shot in my deltoid. It's just, remember that shot when you got as a kid and you're probably like, I don't know, 10? Maybe it was a tetanus shot. But you got it, you know, right here. And after you got the shot and you were done screaming, it was like your arm had almost been ripped off. And you still, it feels like it's super heavy. And it's from that spot. It sucked. But did get a Hot Wheel. I got a Hot Wheel. It was a little purple dragon Hot Wheel. It was really cool. Anyway, like I said, this is all I'm going to do today or this week or whatever. We'll just keep playing with this. So if you guys have any suggestions for this, please comment and let me know, because I could use some help on this. I really don't know what I'm doing. I was thinking kind of a statue drawing, but I'll probably just add some indication that he continues that way. Yeah, we'll work on all of this stuff next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. No one else's channel. This channel. You hear me? This channel. Hit the bell icon. That's the notification icon. You can customize it so you don't get everything, like I'm going to bombard you with a bunch of videos. But it'll let you know when the new ones show up. Share with your friends. Comment below. I hated it. It sucked. You suck. You don't know how to draw. Get a life. I have a life. You do? Yes. Okay, never mind. Whatever you want to say. Suggestions for this drawing in particular, for future drawings. If you have a subject you'd like me to attempt to draw. Yeah, I don't know. You know, anything. What do you want to see? What's your favorite color? Tell me down in the bottom. Down below. If it's, yeah, below. Yeah, but anyway, we'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll get a fair bit further with a lot of less wasted time. Until then, y'all take care, and I will see you next week.